Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Mark's Random Videos. Today we're going to be unboxing the Mamba system F722 Race Mini Mark III stack. So that comprises of these pieces here. So we've got the Mamba F722 Basic Mini Mark III. It comes with an F7 processor, obviously the MPU 6000, it does have a barrel, it's got 16 meg of flash as you can see, and a built-in 2.5 amp BEC. We're going to be pairing that with the Race F60 BL32, which is part of this bundle, and that's a very high ampage ESC, particularly for a mini build, and I'm planning on putting this into a 4-inch for those of you that are interested. So quite excited about this. It supports D-shot in 3, 6 and 1200 geysers, and obviously comes with that 20mm mounting stack. However, it isn't actually a 20mm form factor, as we'll see in a couple of moments. So let's go ahead and open this baby up. So inside, you can hopefully see we have this small card. It says some QR codes. I thought this was a sticker, but no, it doesn't seem to be. Ah, there we go. So there is the stack. As you can see, the 60 amp ESC is considerably bigger than the flight controller itself, the F722 Mini Mark III. So what are you missing on this basic? I never like the word basic, so I believe what this is missing versus the higher end F722s is, first of all, a DJI port. There is no DJI port on here. However, that doesn't mean you can't use it with DJI. We just need a spare UART so that we can do the MSP, OSD stuff on there. What else is it missing compared to other higher end F722s? Probably Bluetooth would be a good thing that is missing from this. Not something I particularly miss because I've never had it. I've never had a SpeedyB, and you could also always plug in a SpeedyB to the USB port if that was something you required. God, I need to be more careful with my stuff. And what else is in the box here? Well, we get the instructions, diagrams. Quite nice to see these printed, actually. I usually have to go online to download them. So I guess this is just the standard wiring diagram for the Mamba Basic. How to get support. It comes with one of these fancy XT60H-M connectors. Slightly fancier than the normal one, some extra rubbers. Extra cable in case you break the existing one between the flight controller and the ESC. These are actually adapters, so these allow you to run the M2 screws or M3 screws depending on what it is that you are actually building. And a couple of pieces of very thick wire, presumably needed to handle the 60 amps of this. So that's about it, guys. It was just a quick unboxing. I'm not going to go into the actual installation of this, but for those that are interested, it will be going into this. So this is an Apex 4-inch frame from ImpulseRC. We're going to be using the Polar Vista in there, along with that new flight controller, and it's running Xing 2203.5s. Now this, I actually decommissioned my old 4-inch Chimera 4 in order to build this, which I'm hoping will be an improvement versus my old one. Certainly we've got a bigger ESC and stuff in there, and we've got DJI, which I never had in the previous version of the Chimera 4. The main reason that I changed it was to get away from the 1404 motors, which, you know, we're targeting long range applications, and I want this to be more of a 4-inch freestyle quad now. To that end, I'd actually upgraded the motors to the 4600 kV 1404s, and since decommissioning, I've popped those motors onto this TBS Pod Racer, which is a much lighter build, and actually it runs really well with the 4600 kVs. Probably too fast for the 600 mAh battery that I'd been using on it. Better for the 850 mAh. So there's your 850. And there's your 600 now. These 600s, I think they're pushing it. I think they're near 450, 500 personally. They're nearly half the weight of an 850, which would make more sense. And they're not far off of a 450 cell size, so I do question the 600 on those, but maybe if you run it IHV, is it a IHV? Yeah, it is a HV. 4.35 volts. So yeah, maybe you'll get a little bit more out of it if you run it IHV, but certainly I've found these a bit better. And with the 600, this is almost too floaty. When you enable air mode, it wants to take off by itself. So that's for that. That was just explaining what had happened with the motors off of here. And actually the original motors, the 3800 kV Xings and the F7 Beast that I did have in the Chimera 4, these bad boys, are going in my next build, which is a JEP-RC Cinelog 30. So really need to get this one finished so that we can go ahead with the Cinelog 30. Other stuff that's arrived today, actually, floppy proppies. So we got the 5-inch floppy proppies and the Gemfan Galaxies, I think they're called, something like that. Windancer 5043-3 Schizo Galaxy. A really cool prop. Probably going to use that in my next 5-inch build. Set of black 5135 floppy proppies. Don't know why I want all these floppy proppies. And some 4-inch props, including the 4-inch floppy proppies in yellow. Otherwise, in terms of fixed props, I have been using the Hurricane 4023 on my 4-inch builds, but I just ordered some of these HQ prop T4x2x3s, and the reason for that is that these are actually natively T-mount, whereas the Hurricane 4023s come with one of those adapter things. Yeah, you can see one lying in the bottom of the bag there. So I thought the 4023s might be a little bit more balanced, perhaps, than the HQ prop T4s would be a little bit more balanced than the 4023s. But we'll see. That's not something I'm highly confident of. What else came today? Apex race wire for these. I actually wanted the black ones, but I think red were the only ones available. Thank you to Drone is Life, Unmanned Tech, HobbyRC, FPV World, and of course Banggood, who have supplied a lot of these products. So thanks guys, take care, cheers, bye.